Does ordered efficient causality prove that God exists? Let's consider. Hello philosophers, I'm Chico, welcome to the Philosopher channel. Summary of the Summa Theologica, Part 1, Question 2, Article 3, Whether God Exists. This is the second way. By the way, Shalom from Jerusalem. I'm here with my family on vacation and decided to get a quick video off. So today we're going to talk about Aquinas' second way, the argument from efficient causality, from ordered efficient causality, we could say. So here's how the argument goes. Number one, there is an order of efficient causes in the world of sensation. Now, what do we mean by an order of efficient causes? Well, certain things will efficiently cause other things, but they depend on prior efficient causes in order to do so. Now, if you're familiar with Aristotle's four causes, this is what we mean by efficient causes here. But if you're not, an efficient cause is something external to the change that brings about the change. So for example, a carpenter would be the efficient cause of a table. Two, if a thing were its own efficient cause, it would have to exist before it existed. In other words, when it did not exist, right? In order to be your own efficient cause, right? To bring yourself about, you would have to already exist in order to bring yourself about, to efficiently cause yourself. But three, it's impossible for a thing to exist and to not exist at the same time. You can't already exist and then bring yourself into existence, right? And efficiently cause yourself to exist. So four, a thing can't be the efficient cause of itself. So five, a thing must efficiently be caused by something else. Okay, so that shows that in this order of efficient causality, you can't efficiently cause yourself. You must be efficiently caused by something else. Six, in all efficient causes following in order, the first cause causes the intermediate or the intermediates, which causes the ultimate effect. And this is whether we're talking about one intermediate cause, many intermediate cause, or possibly no intermediate cause, just the primary and the ultimate. Important to note here, he's talking about essentially ordered. So a per accidens order would be something like a father's generating sons. You have a father who has a son, and that son has a son, and that son has a son. So the fathers are the efficient causes of the sons. They bring them about. However, those are not essentially ordered causes, because once they bring them about, then they can be out, right? They don't have to stick around. Those things can continue to exist without them. Essentially ordered causes would need to be there the whole time to be continually causing the effects. Again, like I said in the last video on the first way, Aquinas is not against having an infinite past. So he thinks that you could have an infinite number of fathers. He doesn't think there is, because he thinks that the Bible militates against that, but he thinks that it's at least theoretically possible. Okay, 7, to take away the cause is to take away the effect. 8, so if there is no first cause among the efficient causes, there will be no intermediate causes or ultimate effect. In other words, so if you take away the cause, you're going to take away the effect. So you take away that first cause, you're going to take away the intermediate causes, and the ultimate effect, everything's going to be gone. 9, if in efficient causes it's possible to go on to infinity, there will be no first efficient cause. So if you go backwards to infinity, there's no first cause. That's what that means. 10, so if in efficient causes it's possible to go on to infinity, there won't be intermediate causes either, or an ultimate effect, right? So because if you don't have a first cause, like we just said, then you can't have intermediate causes or a final effect. 11, there is at least an ultimate effect, because maybe you have intermediate effects, but you don't have to have those. 12, so it's not possible in efficient causes to go on to infinity. 13, so there is a first efficient cause to which everyone gives the name God. So we said that he is not referring to a per accidens ordered series of causes. Then what is this essentially ordered causes? What does that look like? Here, I think it's important to remind ourselves exactly what the 5 ways are. They're meant to be summaries of the way that you can prove that God exists. They're not meant to be actual proofs. So he's got a proof in one of his previous works on being an essence. It seems like this is intended to be a generalized form of that specific instance of this kind of argument. But to be honest, I think like we need to just look at that argument, because that argument is the one that makes the most sense. So in almost everything, there is a distinction between essence and existence. Essence is what a thing is. Existence is that it is. It's the act of being. Whereas essence is just what you are. You know, like it's everything that you can describe on a person, but existence is that being real, that actually existing. In almost everything, essence and existence are distinct. So, for example, in this sweet Hebrew New Orleans Saints shirt, its essence is cotton, and its existence is different from its essence, right? It's a distinct thing. It is cotton, but it also is. It also exists. We can ask the question, why is it? Why does this essence exist? You know, it's not in the essence to exist, right? It's not part of the essence to exist. So why is it existing? Right? That's a question that because the essence does not include its existence, is something that we have to ask. Now, let's say I magically could cause this to exist. And now I would have to continue to cause it to exist, right? Because once you cause it to exist, if I were to just snap my fingers and make it exist, then we would still have the question, right? Its essence is still not its existence. So why is it continuing to exist? So let's just say that I could cause it to exist and I could hold it into existence. I could ask the same question about myself, right? My essence is also distinct from my existence. My essence is flesh and blood. That's not the same as my existence. I also exist. So what's causing me to exist? And the chain wouldn't stop until we could get to something that didn't have that problem. The chain wouldn't stop until we could get to something where we didn't have to ask that question, what's causing it to exist? Now, how would that be the case? How would we get to something where we didn't have to ask, what's causing this thing to exist? Well, it would have to be something where the essence of the thing is to exist, right? If your essence is your existence, then of course you have to exist, right? That's just what you are. You are, by your very nature, existence. So the idea here is that even if we were to have these intermediate causes, even if I could magically cause things to continue to exist, I would require something that could make me continue to exist. Everything around would require stuff to continue to exist. We would need something whose essence is existence, and this one thing, you know, would be pure existence itself. And that one thing, Aquinas says, is God. So here's the reworked argument. 1, either a thing's essence is its existence, or its essence is something else. 2, if its essence is its existence, then it doesn't require any efficient cause to exist. 3, if its essence is something else, then it does require an efficient cause to be causing its essence to exist. 4, there is something that has an essence different than its existence, right? Just look around at anything you see. Sweet shirt, flesh and blood, not so sweet angel's hat, right? The angels are absolutely awful. It's very unfortunate. 5, so there is something that requires an efficient cause to be causing its essence to exist, right? This shirt would require something to cause it to exist, to keep it into existence. 6, if a thing were efficiently causing its own essence to exist, it would have to exist before it existed, right? If this thing could cause itself to exist, then it would have to already exist. 7, It's not possible for a thing to exist before it exists. 8, so a thing cannot be efficiently causing its own essence to exist. 9, so something else must be efficiently causing its essence to exist, right? This thing's got to have something else to cause it to exist, cause its essence to exist. 10, in all efficient causes following in order, the first cause causes the intermediate, which causes the ultimate effect. So now we're gonna sound, the argument's gonna sound a lot like the previous argument that we had. It's starting to get loud in Jerusalem, so I'm gonna try and wrap this up quickly. 11, to take away the causes is to take away the effect. 12, so if there is no first cause among efficient causes, there will be no intermediate efficient cause, or no final or no ultimate efficient cause. 12, so if there is no first cause among efficient causes, there will be no intermediate causes or ultimate effect. 13, if in efficient causes it's possible to go on to infinity, there will be no first efficient cause. 14, so if in efficient causes it's possible to go on to infinity, there won't be intermediate causes or an ultimate effect. This is, again, just repeating what we saw in the last argument. 15, there is at least the ultimate effect of an essence different than its existence existing, right? There is at least this guy right here. 16, so it's not possible in efficient causes to go on to infinity. 17, so there is a first efficient cause whose essence is its existence, to which everyone gives the name God. So this one thing has as its essence to exist. That means this thing is pure being. And if that's the case, there can be only one thing that's pure being. So this also proves actually that there is only one God, which is very interesting point. But we'll explore that in future videos. Right now, I better sign off because Jerusalem is waking up and things are getting pretty crazy. But please let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I will say Toda, and I will see you in the next video. Adios.